So today we're going to do a ham recipe. With Christmas coming up, I thought it was appropriate. A lot of people serve ham at their dinner table. We're going to do it barbecue style a little bit. We're going to be cooking a spiral sliced ham on the ZGrill 700E pellet cooker. Really easy recipe. We're going to glaze it with Chris Lilly's recipe for a spicy apricot glaze. Off the charts amazing. You're going to love it. Really easy to do. Alright guys, so we're going to get started on our Christmas ham. Now most of these hams that you buy in the grocery store are already partially cooked or fully cooked, and sometimes they're smoked. I personally have never really been able to taste the smoke flavor on these pre-smoked hams, so all we really have to do is reheat this ham up to a safe serving temperature of 140 degrees, and we're going to have it on the pellet cooker at a low temp of 225 to really give that smoke an opportunity to kind of get in there and cling to the ham a little bit. Once we leave it on there for about an hour at 225, we're going to wrap it. We're going to pour in a little bit of a mixture I'm going to show you how to make, glaze it up, and crank up the temp to get it done. There's really not too much prep when you're doing a Christmas holiday ham. All you really want to do is just cut off the big chunks of fat that nobody's going to eat. Once you put that on somebody's plate, they're just going to throw it away, and whatever glaze that we have on that ham is going to go away with it. So, just very minor amounts of trimming. This thing's beautiful. See, it's juicy to start. Shave that off just a bit. And then we're going to hit it with some apple juice. Try to keep some of that moisture in during the cook as it evaporates, and so it doesn't need a lot of time. We're gonna smoke it at, like I said, at 225, nice and low for about an hour, and then we'll crank her up, put some glaze on it, and finish it off. Alright, so for this ham, this is a good sized ham. For it to fit, we're going to take out the top shelf on our 700E, and we're going to be monitoring our temps today with our Inkbird 4-probe Bluetooth thermometer. So got our ham right down there. Plenty of clearance. Probe deeply in there. Like I said, we're rolling at about 225. We're going to go an hour. We'll check on it then and see how we're doing. inside this nice little pouch. And we're going to use some of that to impart some more flavor, but also to steam the ham a little bit, speed up the cooking process, and keep it a little more moist. So we are going to basically make a big old Hershey kiss for this guy. You want to make sure that all your creases are sealed really well, that everything's pointed up, and that no liquid's going to be able to get out. If you need to add more foil, do so. So it looks pretty good. It doesn't look like anything's going to escape. Just to be safe, we're going to put this ham in this pan to catch anything that might get out. Any of the juice that we got. So we're going to open the top up just a little bit. We're going to put about half of this bath broth mixture that we made in this pouch all over the ham. Again, let's seal that up. I'm actually going to tear off another piece. I'm a tad bit short on one of the sides. Get it nice and tight. Now when we put this on the cooker, we're going to put our temperature monitoring probe back in it, but we want to be careful to put it a little higher up in the ham, so we're above the water line, that the moisture we just added. We don't want to get the temperature of that bath that we put in there. We want to get the temperature of the meat. All right. My Inkbird Wi-Fi thermometer is telling me that we're at 130 degrees. So now is the time to pop this ham off the cooker and get some glaze on it. Let's do that. Burger over here. Really easy to transport when you have it in the pan. So I cranked the cooker up to 325 because what we're going to do is we're going to crack this open just a bit, and we're going to get some glaze on it. We want to be careful not to let the juices escape from the bottom, but we want access to the whole ham. We're going to paint this glaze on the ham, put it back in the cooker, and let it tack up. Get a little sticky. All over this thing. Concentrate on the slices, not towards the top where it's not sliced. Alright, so our ham is nice and glazed. You can see it sitting in its juices. We're going to put it back on the cooker and let that glaze tack up for about 10 more minutes. And then we'll baste it a little bit with the juices on the bottom. Alright, ham's going back on. For about 10 minutes, we crank the temperature up to about 325. We're going to go 10 minutes. Alright. So it's been about 10 minutes. The glaze has had plenty of opportunity to do its thing while it's in there getting hot. So what we're going to do is we're going to baste it a little bit with the juices in the bottom of the pouch, kind of keep that moisture in there, and get more of the flavors in between the slices and let it go another 5 or 10. 10-minute mark. So we're basically just going to get these juices here at the bottom. Take it all throughout this ham. Don't forget the back. So not just the bottom is sitting in here. We want everything. Alright. It's about time to finish up. We're running out of daylight. And the ham has all the time it needed. So we're going to get our cotton gloves on. Bring our beautiful apricot glazed spiral sliced ham right here. Put our black max gloves on. The cotton gloves go under the black max gloves so you can grab things that are hot, but still have the dexterity of your fingers to use them however you need to. So we're going to take this ham out of the package. Be careful not to lose those juices. Now we're not going to lose them because we're in a pan, but we want to retain as much of those as possible onto our disposable cutting board. Got some floaters. Those are always good. And then we're going to save this juice or bath on the bottom because that's what we're going to serve over our meat. So make yourself a little funnel. Pour it right in there. Gold. Now, taste this before you put on your meat. If you remember, we only used half of the original broth and glaze mixture. That is, we kept the other half so we could dilute this if it's a little too powerful for you. You know, if you don't like the flavor, you want to dilute it a little bit, you can put that in there. So look at this thing. This thing is gorgeous. Little piece of fat here just hanging out. But that's all there is to it. All we really have to do now is slice and eat. Now, what I like to do, some people lay it on the side, cut around the bone, follow the seams. I just like to go straight down. This is already spiral sliced, so you go straight down, you're going to have great sized slices. Like dip her in there a little bit, get a taste. That's perfect. It's juicy. It's got a little bit of spice to it. Can't go wrong with that. So what we'll do is we'll take this and put it on a nice wood cutting board inside the house, make a pretty little presentation, slide it in front of the family to eat. There you have it. There's your spiral sliced ham with a spicy apricot glaze on a ZGrill 700E. I think we really nailed it. So give this recipe a shot. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell.